Right.
Austin Peay head coach Scotty Walden, the Govs 34-31 winners over nationally ranked Murray State. They end the regular season this week. They'll be at Eastern Illinois. So, Coach, just thoughts on your team coming off back-to-back wins over nationally ranked teams.
Yeah, really awesome game. For our guys, could not be more just proud of them and the effort that they showed, and what a great win for our program, and a great 2 weeks it's been. I think that the key to it all has just been our guys have come to work to get better every single week. Nobody's been focused on the game or focused on we're playing this team or that. We've just been focused on how good can we be week to week, and that's been the culmination I'm starting to see is we've just had gradual progression, week in, day out, and that progression has started to take off a little bit. And so I think that's that's just a testament to our guys' hard work, and it's resulted in two obviously huge wins. But give Murray State a ton of credit. Coach Dean Hood, he's first class all the way, and his staff. That is a well-coached team, and that was a tough physical football team. And our guys, I think it's going to be a matchup for years to come because he's doing a great job over with that program. And but really proud of Grant Paulette coming in and sealing the deal there for us there at the end. He's a great kid and been working hard, and we decided to make a change at kicker, and he did a great job coming in a crunch situation and solidifying that game. And so we're just really proud of our program, proud of our staff, and excited to move forward. We got a great EIU team we're playing this week. They're well coached, they're passionate, and we're gonna have to bring it, and we're gonna have to finish strong.
A couple weeks ago when you lost the UT Martin game at the end, we talked about that in kickers in one play. This time it went the opposite way for you. So from the joys of or the depths of one loss to the joys of that, can you just talk about that winning at the very end?
Yeah, that was Kyle. That was an overwhelming feeling of emotion. I saw the ball go through the uprights, and I kind of just stood there for a second, like, all right, is there a penalty? Is there something, like, did something happen? Like, I'm just making sure that all was good, and it went to the uprights. Guys protected hard, and they brought a great rush off our left side on that one. And we had a couple guys sacrifice over there, and Paulette kept his eyes on the prize and nailed it between the goal posts, and then we obviously knew there was still some time on the clock, and so we were focused on getting our kickoff unit out there and playing those last 2 seconds out, and we had to defend that to go win the game. But just an awesome feeling. Obviously, the previous home game we had against UT Martin, we lost on a field goal on that same side of the field, and for us to get put in that position to be able to win a game on a field goal where that's one unit that had been struggling for us. I thought was really awesome to see that execution and to see that ball go through the uprights.
So you ran for 220 yards as a team. We talked about Draylen passing; he was good again too. But it seemed like you really established the running game against a tough defense.
Yeah. Murray State is like I said, first class team and a really tough defense, hard nosed, physical, and I give all the credit to our offensive line. Those guys. From Bucky Williams, Seth Johnson, Jacob Coggle, Colby McKee, and Garrett Bell. Garrett Bell had to fill in for Rob Holmes, who was banged up for us, and Garrett got in there in his first start and really fought. And then you look at our running backs. We got Ahmad Tanner, who's a leader on our team, part of our Unity Council. He's been battling through a lower body injury all year long, and just continues to fight. And to see him run the ball for carry the ball 25 times. Behind our offensive line, who I think we have a really good offensive line, but we're banged up like everybody else right now. Just like everybody else in the league, and they're battling through a bunch of injuries. And Coach Cochran's done a great job motivating them, and Coach McNeil's done a great job with their running back room, and then Coach Bryant getting our gov backs, getting C.J. Evans involved. Our gov backs got to play both spots, and to get C.J. Evans involved in the backfield as well with Ahmad, I think is a really good 1-2 punch. And we came out and ran the football really well, and I think, again, that we tell our kids all the time, if you can stop the run and you can run the ball, there is no game. And so we wanted to establish the run. We felt like that's something we didn't do against Jacksonville State. And so we did a good job of having a good scheme, good plan. And man, our kids went out and executed at a very high level.
So you play EIU. If you win that game, your team's 5-2. You will have beaten the two teams that are ahead of you in the standings. What's that say about your team? And should your team be considered for the playoffs with a resume like that?
There's no doubt in my mind. I'll be honest, Kyle. Like I'll be pretty upset if, again, we got to take care of business. We like EIU is the only thing we're concerned about. But I'll be honest with you. I think there's got to be something to be said. And again, I haven't looked at all the rules and all this stuff. I'm just being, as a football coach, I'm just being real. What I says, what I view, and to me, there's got to be something to be said about the head to head. When you play somebody head to head and you beat them or they beat you, that proves who the better team is. There's no gray area in that. And so to me, we go out and if we take care of business this week against EIU, which is going to be a tall task, and that's all our team is focused on. That's all we're focused on. There is no doubt in my mind we should be in that argument to get that at large bid because at that point, either Murray or Jacksonville State, whoever loses that game, between those two is going to have 2 losses, and both of those teams we beat. And so, in my opinion, if the committee, I just hope the committee sees it that way. That head to head has got to say. I know Jacksonville State and Murray have had phenomenal seasons, and their resumes, arguably, over the course, their body of work, might be, a little better than ours. Arguably, but at the same time, there's got to be something to be said for the head to head matchup. And I'd be real disappointed if we didn't get that opportunity, if we take care of business, this coming week. I think we are a contender. I think we've gotten better each week. And I think that this team is only getting better every single week and every single practice. And I think if we can just get into the dance, I think that we can do some things, and our kids want to play. We want to keep playing. We're not ready to stop playing. I can tell you that right now. I look all in their eyes yesterday in a team meeting. They're not ready to quit playing. So we want to take care of business against EIU this week, who's a great team, is going to get our full attention and our full respect, and they're going to get our full effort. And then, we got to control Kyle, and we'll let the chips fall where they may.
So we got this game. You might have playoff games available, but generally, what is a takeaway from being able to play in the spring? If you play on Sunday, you'll have played all the games on the schedule, just with everything that's going on and when you got the job and everything that's had to go. What's that say about your athletes and your coaching staff and everything to get to this point?
Kyle, it says a lot about our program, our university, our players, our coaches, and it says a lot about the OVC. I mean, the Ohio Valley Conference to take a stand and play in the spring, and for all these teams to be able. We talk about it every week with our guys. Just the opportunity to be able to go compete, play the game we love playing. That these kids have been through so much from the fall to now. They played 3 games in the fall, and I know other programs are the same way. They either didn't play in the fall, they played a couple games, then had to pause it, and then play in the spring. I mean, just to go through this year and to be able to play the game that these kids love playing and the game that our coaches love coaching is a true blessing. It really is, and I give 100% credit to our administration, our medical staff. We're testing, twice a week and making sure our guys are safe. And then our guys have, had to sacrifice, so much to make sure that they can stay healthy, to stay safe, so they can keep playing, the game that we love playing. And so I think it's a testament to not only our program, but every program in the OVC and every program in the country that has played during this unprecedented time. That's a win in itself. And I know we get caught up talking about, winning championships, getting in the playoffs, winning big games. And that's all great because we're all competitors. But it's a feat. It's a win for everybody in college football to be able to go out in a spring season, which is unprecedented, and put your team on the field in tough circumstances and to go compete week in and week out. That's an amazing feat in itself for everybody in the nation that's been able to do that. So kudos to them.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time this morning and all season long, and best of luck to your team on Sunday. And if there are games after that, best of luck in those games too.
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. Let's go, Peay.